time, y'all. It's your boy Benoit, Conflict of Sports, checking in.
That right quick.
What's up? It's your boy Baker, Conflict of Sports.
Whoa, it's your boy Eazyana, man. Conflict of Sports.
What the business was the business. Oh,
Man, just chilling, man. Just chilling. Crazy week in sports world. Sports
hold up though.
all around the world.
Eazyana making a statement over there with a sweatshirt.
You know.
Yeah, I like that.
It ain't you know what I'm saying? It ain't backwards, you know. It's the same, but it ain't the same, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So for tonight, man, I got for y'all, bro. We're gonna go over the Brona Santiago fight a little bit. We're gonna talk about a little sensitive, tough subject. Transgender men in women's sports. We're gonna talk about the Lakers' struggles without AD, and we're gonna hop into that Cam Newton situation with the kid at his camp, and then I got some shoes for y'all that's dropping. So, first thing, man, we're gonna jump into, man, is the AD fight. Y'all got a chance to watch the fight?
No, man. Be honest, I feel bad about that because I was supposed to watch it. I didn't even watch the highlights or nothing. I know he won, but I can't really critique. I really can't critique, the fight like I would normally.
I watched it. I watched the fight, and I think he watched the fight.
Yeah, I watched it.
He didn't impress me, but
really,
But to cut him a little bit of slack, I know that's his first fight back in the ring in like 2-3 years. So I didn't judge him. I didn't judge him too hard because this is his first fight back. But yeah, man, he didn't impress me that much. Obviously the judges saw the fight different than what I saw watching the fight because he unanimously won. But to me, he was pretty close to losing that fight.
No, most definitely. He was definitely close to losing. And hadn't he come out the last 2 rounds and really put in work, he lost. The fight over with.
Shit, the last round he didn't even do. He did the last round. That last round he kind of slacked off.
Well, maybe the 11th round. Maybe the 11th round. One of them last rounds really helped him. Well, it was he almost lost. Like he almost lost. But I was impressed. I was impressed by from coming off his last couple fights before this one. You know what I'm saying? He those wasn't too good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He looked good. I'm saying he looked good the whole. He looked good the whole 12 rounds. That's basically what I'm saying. He looked good. He didn't, he looked good, but he almost lost.
He didn't. He picked his shots. I think he was pretty much patient. That's one thing he did show. He showed a lot of patience. So he kind of was picking. He wasn't trying to do too much. He was timing his shots. I think that almost knockdown helped him out
a lot. That helped him out a lot.
Yeah,
that helped him out a lot. He did overall. I think he looked good though. That Puerto Rican gave him a run for his money though. Gave him a run.
I think for whoever he fight next for his next fight, then we'll get to see like what changes he make, because he said at the end of the fight, he got to go back and watch the film. That way he could judge and see what he got to do better going into his next fight.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay.
So I give him a C. I give him a C for this fight. You know, it's his first fight back. But I do think if he keep his head on straight, like he said, you know, no, you know, not too much cutting up and just really stay focused on boxing and keep, like he said, he told his people, just keep him in the ring, just keep him fighting. And I think that's the best thing for him, just keep him fighting.
Oh yeah, that should always be the main focus. A lot of people want to get the flashy side of it as it come with all the wins. And if you think about it, the flashy side will never lose if you continue to handle your business in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That the flashy side will never leave. But if you get in the limelight and you try to play both sides as far as partying and doing everything while you boxing, trying to take it all in like that, you can take those L's like he did, because that's pretty much what happened to him. He was trying to do the whole experience while it was happening. He should let it happen and let the experience come after the winning, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. That the internet, bro. The internet, it can make or it can break you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And in his case, as a boxer, you need to be focused on just boxing. Like no partying, no nothing, just boxing, like to win.
Yeah.
And then the kill part about it, I agree with you, E, but I do a spin on what you said. I'm down for the partying, but if you boxing, your partying should be walkthroughs, not actually you turning up in the club like everybody else. Like you show up, do your appearance, get your pictures and stuff like that, let them pop bottles around you, then gone. Not even an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't go on that thing and then you get towed up to you sprint like, nah, man. That's not how that's supposed to go.
Floyd would make his. You never seen Floyd with a bottle in his hand.
No. Floyd never drunk. He would tell you. Floyd tell you he would never have a drink during his career. Like he didn't drink. I think Floyd. I just really start seeing Floyd like even advertise alcohol, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He with it.
Yes.
Yeah, because and just as fast as you can gain it, as fast as you can lose it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that was one of his biggest problems. You know, trying to party and be with the rappers and everything else, and not focusing on the boxing.
Mm-hmm.
And that hurt him. That hurt him. You know, Floyd could do that. You know, Floyd could do that. Floyd could go to the club, do his thing, and when it's time to hit the gym, Floyd in there.
Yeah. And a lot of yes men that'll hurt you too. You gotta have somebody around you that's gonna tell you, man, you're tripping.
Yeah.
If everybody's saying yeah, as a goal is good as a goal, as soon as everything crashes, the same people gonna be going looking for the next person they can be yeah to. You can't have that kind of people.
Not too many people want to be the one to say no.
Right.
So,
but, enough of that AB though. What we got next?
So the next topic, this is your topic. This is your topic that you brought up.
Topic, man? What you talking about?
This is your topic you brought up.
What topic?
The transgender men in women's sports.
Straight up, it's wrong. Straight up, it's wrong. You don't have men playing in a WNBA. Like it's wrong. Straight up, like
it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just, we gonna keep it real like that. That's wrong. Like I mean, no matter how much you transition or whatever, at the end of the day, you're still a man. Like you still, you know what I'm saying? You're still fucking stronger. You're still stronger than that woman.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Right. And in some cases, they may have women that are stronger than some men, but that still doesn't make it okay, this is that. No, because if that's the case, a lot of boxers wouldn't be in a position because you either gonna be stronger than your opponent or you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got that one cat that was running track when he was fully developed as a man, or when he was what he was, and he wasn't even first place running. So he transitioned over. He dominating in the sport. And I'm like, man, like you taking away from somebody, you know?
Right. So and now this raised the question, like, would it be the same if it was a guy that was transitioning to, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, like that and want to actually play in or the women. Like if the women went from, you know, wanted to be a transition to a man. That's what, you know, want to transition to man, want to go to the NBA and stuff like that. Like, you know, what they make it happen like that.
Same thing. Can't do it.
Right. No, it's definitely the same thing, but they definitely wouldn't let it go through like that. You wouldn't probably hear of a woman being a first NBA, you know what I'm saying? A woman being an NBA player. I mean, because at the end of the day, look what they did. They built the WNBA for that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So and then I feel like if they make a big deal of it like that, they just need to make a co-ed sport. Like if they want to do track, do the co-ed track. Then if you want to have a co-ed 4x1, then do it like that. And then you can really do however you want to do. But they're gonna have the men's, the women's. If you feel like you want to run with everybody, do co-ed.
Yeah.
You know, now don't expect, and then I can see what the problem will come in at, just like with the WNBA, because I hear that argument a lot that the women don't get paid as much as the men, but they're not looking at what the men's side bring in. You know what I'm saying? That money is coming off of the views. That money is coming off the merchandise. That money coming off of the sponsors. You can't just give them that money if there's nowhere for that money to come from. There's no pot for that money. So we can't give y'all $300 million contracts and y'all sell 50 tickets a season. You know what I'm saying? That don't work like that.
And the WNBA should be making, don't get me wrong, they should make more money, but they don't, you know, they don't have everything the NBA got behind them.
It just don't have that. A lot of women isn't really into sports to really support the WNBA. That's what I think. If more women was really into, and not like mostly women that watch the WNBA is probably 9 times out of 10 is a woman who plays basketball. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you have regular women who will watch, like it goes back to, you say, the merch and the players who will watch the regular NBA because of a certain player. You know, so you have regular women that will watch NBA just because, but you don't have women that will watch the WNBA just because.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
True.
You know, that's true. Exactly.
That's true.
So for me, I say it's an all-around no to it. I think it's wrong, and I think even in boxing, I think they had a transition where a man that's boxing women or kickboxing or something like that.
In MMA a few years ago.
Yeah, so I feel like this.
I never knew about
and that's cold-blooded for the trainer. But for the trainer, for the woman, I feel like that's wrong for him to even take that fight because you putting your fight at danger. You know what I'm saying? That you don't have to take them fights. You could be like, man, we're not fighting. Like, we don't want that fight. If enough people say they don't want that fight, no matter what the check look like, then that person don't have nobody to fight. But I'm not about to put my female fighter in a ring with a grown ass man.
So what that happened? What that happened in in UFC?
In MMA?
No, I don't think it's UFC, but it's MMA.
It didn't.
Yeah. So for what? So they had what transgender guy was fighting a woman?
He beat the shit out that woman too.
Yeah. Come on, man. That's common sense. Like come on, man. I don't care how strong
you can pull it up.
That's a man.
Yeah, they beat the shit out that woman, man. I was like, man, I seen the clip. I said, man, that's cold, man.
But look, but that's cool. Like that's cool if if a man transition into a woman, he can fight a woman. That's cool. That's perfectly fine with the world. That's fine with the world. You feel me? But let a regular guy go in there and fight a woman, and it's, oh man, the man, he shouldn't have fought the woman. Oh, he fought a woman.
Oh yeah, or in the streets. If y'all feel like that, whenever domestic violence and all that shit, then there's a lot of people in jail. That's how. And I'm not for domestic violence, but I'm saying, and this I want to clear it up because people will catch that. What I'm saying is, if y'all think like that and say that's okay, then why they got people locked up for domestic violence? If it's okay for a man to fight a woman in the ring and everybody's saying, "Oh, it's ginger," so if somebody that's in jail, if somebody that's in jail that got locked up for domestic violence come out and be like, you know what, I identify myself as a woman, they should be released from jail.
Facts.
Oh, I know. No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
You know, at that moment, he changed his identity, so he did the crime. The part of it you did the crime, it's time for you to go home. You're a woman now. You know how many people be getting out of jail? Cause
right.
I bet you they stop it then.
and just to put it out there, man, and let everybody know, man, we not against, you know what I'm saying? We're not against the people. And if you wanna transition, but you can't be a man turning into a woman and go and try to go in women's sports. That's not fair.
I mean, you're running from the men. That's all, man.
That's all that is. That's all that is.
That's all. Like, cause you could have did that. You could have did sports when you was before you transitioned. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
and still did your transition, and then be the first trans in the NBA or wherever you want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like that. If you're gonna do it like that, you know what I'm saying? But don't go into women's sports. Stay over where the men at. You know, at the end of the day, like it's not cool.
Yep.
But you know,
look.
This is conflict of sports. This is conflict of sports. We're talking about.
And sports. The perfect movie. The perfect movie. Look, we all watched the movie, laughed at the movie. Joanna Man. He
beat the WNBA up.
You know what I'm saying?
That boy was Michael Jordan.
So that's a perfect.
But you know, and if I can remember from that movie too, if I can remember from the movie, he was playing because he was trying to get back into the NBA, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like he said, "I'm just gonna quit the NBA because I'm not good. I'm gonna play WNBA because I'm gonna be better."
Yeah.
He just wanted to play ball.
So
it wasn't no. I feel all right. It's been a minute since I even seen that movie.
Yeah,
bro.
he got kicked out. He got kicked out of the league, I want to say.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was like, "I'm still gonna play.
I'm gonna play. Just my only option is now go in as a woman."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
So,
yeah.
What
we got next, though, man? What we got next? No, go ahead. Not to jump to the next subject. What you about to say? Close it out.
I was going to say I only picked that movie because that's a perfect example of, you know what I'm saying, how dominant a man as a woman would be in women's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're not saying, and I put this on record too, and let's put this on record for the world. We're not saying that there's no woman that's not better than a man at basketball, because they got women that can beat me in basketball professionally or in the neighborhood. Like, they got some women that'll shoot you out the gym. So we're not saying that a woman can't compete with a man. We're just saying that it's separate for a reason. And if they want to have it like that, they need a co-ed, that sport that they want like that, if they have enough people and run it like that. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's my opinion.
Nah, it's conflict of sports. That's what we said.
Yep.
That's how we rock it.
Yep. Good. Next one. Next, we're gonna jump over, and they playing right now. But we're gonna talk about the Lakers struggles lately without Anthony Davis lately, and how that's affecting the team. LeBron playing a lot of extra minutes. You know, at the moment, man, it kind of looked like that last year in Cleveland, where he just trying to kind of piece it together, you know.
Let's just say this, man. LeBron need AD help, bro. Ain't no way around it.
Yeah.
And,
because he do. Oh, he definitely do.
You know what I'm saying?
And but we can say that vice versa too.
Yeah.
As a vice versa thing too. Because I look at it like this. A lot of people don't look at it like I look at it like this. If I put together a team, I'm putting that team together because everybody that's on that roster brings something that make the team better. If you take away if you take away a main piece of that, you have to replace that. When you can't expect the second player or the third player on the roster to play his role and the role that's missing. That role is unique for a reason. And that's with any team. So when people sit there and say, this player can't do it without that player, this player can't do it without that player, like I always say, I can go back to the 90s, and if I'm going to talk about the 90s, it's MJ. When Pippen wasn't playing, Rodman was having the hardest time trying to replace Pippen. That was in a documentary for everybody that watched the MJ doc.
Yeah.
And they was struggling winning, but they wasn't gonna win that championship without Pippen. If Pippen had never came back, they're not winning that championship.
Nope.
They're not.
I agree.
No. So but the biggest thing is to let Anthony Davis get healthy, get fully healthy.
Yeah, he injury prone. I mean, we knew that when he was in New Orleans. Most definitely, you gotta let him heal up because at the rate that we going now, by the time he come back, it may be after All-Star break. So he should be good.
It's definitely after All-Star break.
Yeah, so I mean, he rests and get that.
Because you can't play with you can't play with Achilles, man.
Yeah, and this goes back.
He should never came back from. He should never came back from rest. He should have still been resting, to me, if you ask me. Because he came back after the soreness, and it happened again. He should have just still been chilling, if you ask me.
Yeah, and hopefully he do rest. Because this goes back to, I think we talked about this in one of the episodes. Was like about the All-Star break, how they shouldn't even have it. You know what I'm saying? How they shouldn't have it because that's more for the fans. So. You know, so if he do like get into All-Star or something, he shouldn't even participate. He should rest.
No, he not playing.
Yeah.
He not playing. They replace him with Devin Booker.
Okay.
Yeah.
But man, that's cool how they did Booker, but Booker should have been in there without a replacement, dog.
Exactly.
That's cold blooded.
So that's what LeBron was talking about. That's what LeBron was talking about because I didn't know what LeBron was talking about.
Yeah, he was talking about him and Damian Lillard.
Oh yeah, he was like they the most disrespected players in the league.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean that man, you put that man on the East, he started by about 4. You put Booker on the East, he started.
Man, you keep him on. Man, you keep him. Man, you keep him on the West. Man, he should have a spot, bro. That's Devin Booker. Like.
Right.
Man should have a spot.
Right. Exactly.
Another thing about the whole AD injury and what a lot of people forgetting also is he was still coming off of that foot injury from in the bubble. But he was dealing with a foot injury the whole time in the bubble. And so they came back in like 70-something days. So he didn't even really get time to rest his foot. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the foot injury he had. You know what I'm saying? You right back on the court. So this is perfect time to let AD rest.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't think that foot injury was 100% healed.
Yeah.
And so now you got the, you know what I'm saying, you got the tendonitis and the Achilles. Good thing he didn't tear it, you know what I'm saying? Good thing he didn't tear his Achilles. But you gotta let him rest because you don't want that injury coming back and then AD out for the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Because I never, you know what I'm saying, I never doubt Bron in the playoffs. Like I don't doubt him in the playoffs. But in the West,
that's my thing too. With the good thing about that's what I'm saying. That first year he was in LA, when he got them boys all the way up high in the playoffs and he got hurt and he came back. Them boys should have held down a position in the playoff for that man to come back to. Because I feel like that's what he gonna do. He gonna hold it down. I don't know if they're gonna be top 5, but let's say AD don't come back until around playoff times. They still gonna be in the playoff picture. So when he come back, that's just gonna top it off. But he gonna hold it down to where when I get my full roster back, we're gonna be complete. They ain't do that for him. And people be like, oh, his first year in LA, blah, blah, blah. Man, that man came what they was in the West whenever LeBron got hurt, if y'all remember. They were like
4.
top 3, top 4.
4.
Yeah, so they fought with the whole roster. Yeah, without AD. And y'all can't even give me number 8 spot when I come back. I'm not about to play my ass off and y'all ass not gonna come. Oh no. It ain't happening. And he came back early. They knocked that too. The man came back early, old like that from that injury, man.
Yeah.
So
but this season, but it's a little different this season, Bron's still putting up his numbers, you know what I'm saying? But you actually
that man old though, man. He outrunning for the time, but it's gonna catch up eventually.
That man on his way out the door, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's asking a lot for a 36-year-old, bro.
That man on his way out the door, man. That man old, man.
Yeah, if this might be his last contract, like if you feel like after these couple of years he got left with that Lakers, it might just be like, all right, I'm done. Like we don't know.
That's his last contract. That's his last contract.
You think so?
You never know, bro.
He just playing until his son get in the league.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, that's what I'm saying. If his son get in the league, he can be on the team with his son. You don't think that man about to jump on the team with his son for the first year? You don't think he'll do that?
That's gonna be hard.
I would do that.
That's gonna be hard.
If not, if you're a free agent. If he a free agent, let's say a man a free agent and the team draft his son. All he got to do is sign a year.
Okay. Yeah, well, I wasn't thinking like that. Well, yeah. I
mean, that man a free agent. Who not gonna take them 2 names on the roster for some tickets for 1 year? But that boy gonna eat that up, man. Whatever team that man can go. That man can go to the Kings. That man can go to the Kings. I bet you LeBron signed with them Kings.
That's a dope storyline.
Yeah, it would be a good storyline.
That's a dope storyline. Like that. I mean, I hate it. Why not?
Yeah, but everybody know that's why he did the contract the way he did it. When his son get in the league, that's a wrap.
We'll see. I can't call it. You can't call it. I don't know. I feel like it's his last door. He got 2 more rings under his belt. I think he got 2 more.
You think he got 2 more?
I think he got 2 more.
And
let me tell you my prediction. If they, and I always say that because you just never know in the NBA. Let's say they win this year, right? They're not going to repeat. If they win again, they're going to lose that following year. And then the last year, which will be, I guess his last year on a contract, that would have to be the year he get that ring. If he don't get it within that time frame, because it's hard to three-peat. They got so many teams moving and players moving. The three-peat, you literally have to have a lockdown roster to get at least 3. And Golden State couldn't even do that. And that's the last powerhouse they really had. So I give them 2.
I don't give him 2. I give him 2 if he 3-peat. I give him 2 more if he 3-peat.
Oh. They would have to sign another. They're gonna have to pull another thing off because him and AD by themselves 3-peating. I don't see that happening.
Because I see him. I could see him winning. I could see him winning this year. You know what I'm saying? I could give it to him this year. I could give him that. But if you don't three-peat, I don't think.
Let's say Brooklyn. Let's just throw the East in there. Let's say Brooklyn get better.
I was just about to.
Look. Let's say Brooklyn get better. Let's say Brooklyn get better, right? And let's say Brooklyn meet the Lakers in the finals this year, and the Lakers beat Brooklyn. If the Lakers don't sign another star, and Brooklyn make it back and make it back to the finals, and the Lakers make it to the finals the following year, Brooklyn gonna beat the Lakers.
Yeah.
Brooklyn gonna beat the Lakers. If they meet twice and the Lakers don't make another big move, they're not gonna win. They're not losing twice. I can't see Brooklyn losing twice in the finals.
I think Brooklyn will beat them. I think Brooklyn will beat them this year. Though I ain't lying. I just think the finals and the playoffs. That's a whole different ball game, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? This regular season. When them playoffs start, and it's a whole different ball game. Come on, man. That's
right. You're right.
Like, come on, man. I mean, I may be hyping them up, but come on, man. That's James Harden, that's Durant, that's fucking Kyrie Irving, man. Like,
to me, the only two people in Brooklyn that's gonna show up is Kyrie and Durant.
Right. So James gonna play his role.
On the Lakers side, you got LeBron and AD, but you're gonna have players on that team that been to the finals before. James Harden not gonna come through like people think. I give him 2 good games out that series going to 7, because they're gonna go to 7. But I give James Harden 2 good games.
James Harden just have to really show up when all they need is really for him to hold it down when they're not on the court. That's all.
But that's what he needed to do in Houston, though. He had the shooters. They had the team in Houston.
But he wasn't happy in Houston.
He was happy with Chris Paul.
Well, yeah.
Chris Paul, he was happy. Yeah. And that to me, that was the team.
They had a nice
team. If it was any
team
he was on, that was the one.
He wasn't happy with Chris Paul.
He should have. Well, if he wasn't happy, he should have been happy, because that was the only time he had a chance at a ring with all the Houston teams he had.
He wasn't happy with Chris Paul, because Chris Paul
was happy with this, Courtney.
Chris Paul slowed
the game in Houston down. 1 year. No, if it was any year or roster, when was he happy in Houston? Because he was happy in Houston. Sometimes
when he first got there,
he wasn't happy.
When he first got there,
when he first got there.
When he first got
there, just the first year.
I mean, the first couple. How long was he there? First of all,
man, that man been there since he left from OKC. The last time he left there, when the boss was all together with OKC, he left.
Yeah.
That was when LeBron was with Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking.
I'm looking it up.
So
keep running.
Yeah, I thought you had froze like Baker.
Oh, not Baker froze. 2012. Since 2012.
Yeah. Yep. Nah, he been happy in Houston, but it was just, I guess, the last couple of years just coming close or not close enough. And then whatever happened this off season with the GM and
so he didn't play with Paul until 2017.
Yeah.
So he had 5 years without Paul.
Yeah, and he had, I think, two seasons.
So Baker. So this is what we had. Baker. He left OKC, went to Houston in 2012. He played 5 years without Paul. Paul came in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And they played like, I think Chris Paul
played 2 years.
Yeah, 2 seasons in Houston.
2 seasons.
So you're telling me that man got upset when he started going deep in the playoffs, is what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is, with Chris Paul, he didn't like how Chris Paul slowed the game down. James Harden, that isolation basketball.
Man, look, that's what he needed.
Exactly, but he didn't like that.
All right. So question. Question. What kind of offense Brooklyn running right now?
I haven't even watched them. I ain't gonna lie.
They pretty much they running almost the same kind of isolation basketball.
All right, but now he happy
because he played isolation.
Because look who he playing with.
And look who he playing with.
So now you're telling me that the shit that could have worked for him in the West, and he could have made, because they was gonna beat they. If Chris Paul didn't get hurt, they won that series, dog.
I 100%.
All right, so you think? All right, so look, I got this question for you, Baker. So you think? All right, you think Westbrook better than Irving? Would you? Okay. If you was doing a draft and your point guard, you had to pick Westbrook or Irving. Who you choosing first?
Well, my first pick.
If your 2 point guard, you need a position. You need a point guard for your position, and that's your 2 point guards. You got them. You got other point guards, but out of them two is available. Who you picking first to fill your?
With no question, out of Irving and Westbrook, I'm picking Kyrie Irving.
You picking Kyrie Irving?
Are you fucking right?
All right, so I mean, it's James Harden. He played with Westbrook and Durant, so now
you fucking
Irving
right.
And Durant. So. You know that.
But when he played, but you gotta look at the difference though. He had 2 different Westbrook experiences though. His first campaign with Westbrook, he wasn't even a starter.
Right.
So you can't count that one. So Westbrook pretty much said, "I'm gonna take the back seat. I'm gonna take the back seat."
He's not starting right now, is he?
Yeah.
Who?
Harden start?
Yeah.
Yeah, he started, man. He's part of the starting 5 for Brooklyn.
Okay. He's the point guard.
Okay.
Yeah, man, he the point guard. Kyrie played the 2.
Oh, I thought Kyrie played the 1 and he played the 2. Okay.
Kyrie don't want to play point guard.
Kyrie is really a 2. That's what Kyrie is. Kyrie is really a 2. He's really a 2.
The only thing that can hurt him, let me tell you what, man, listen, bro. Let me tell y'all. Let's hypothetically speak. Like I said, I don't like to put teams in the finals before they're supposed to be there. Let's say the Lakers and Brooklyn make it to the finals this year, right? Let's say that's the teams and both their rosters healthy, right? You know what's gonna hurt Brooklyn? When it's gonna be time, when the Lakers gonna play that zone on them. And James Harden ain't gonna be able to pass the ball. He gonna dribble a game away. Because he gonna be point guard. If they put that man point guard and they play that zone on his ass, he gonna dribble. They're not gonna win like that. He can't play point guard. Not against no championship team. He can't play point guard. You put the Clippers against Brooklyn and let James Harden be the point guard and let them boys run a zone on that. He gonna dribble him out the game. He's not that type of point guard, dog.
But he got Kyrie and Kevin Durant to pass the ball to.
Right, but he has to get the ball to him. If you put some good defense on him, if his shot not falling, that's all he got. Yeah. His shot, that's all he got. And if the lane congested, that take away his drive.
I see what you getting at, but when you got all 3 of them on the same team on the floor at the same time, you can't double team one person.
It's not no double. I never said no double, Cole. I never said double.
We said
you
zone.
Just play zone on him. You play zone. You put a good defender on his ass. He gonna dribble a game away. I'm telling you, dog. They're gonna have to alternate. Kyrie gonna have to play point guard and let him play 2 if they go into the finals and they play a team that plays zone. I'm telling you, that man not playing point guard when it's time.
But he in a whole different situation now. He got 2 other people he could pass the ball to.
He had other people he could pass the ball to in Houston.
He didn't trust them.
It ain't about trust. It's about if he could have passed the ball or not. It's about
He
passing the
didn't want
ball.
to.
If you about winning, if you don't trust me, don't ever pass me the ball when you got the ball. Take the shot. If I'm on your team and you don't trust me at all, when I'm on the floor with you, don't even look my way because I'm waiting on a rebound. Don't even pass it to me because if you don't pass it to me in the regular season, I don't want you crying in the playoffs saying it's me. Don't pass me the ball. Straight up.
He didn't trust too many people in Houston.
Man, that man trust. So he didn't trust Tucker?
Not that much.
Nah, man, that man trusts Tucker. Man, I can pull up. I can make highlights with him passing the ball to Tucker when he trying to dribble a game away. Because when you put that defense on him, he and one. He go to and one and he try to make you foul him. I'm telling you, man.
That's the king of flop right there.
But I mean, you have to. That's all he got. If you lock him down, he's gonna try to make them call a foul so you can go to the line. You take that away from him. Now, if you get one of them referees like they had in the bubble, that game with Miami and Boston, because he in the East now, he gonna have them referees. They got two different sets of refs. They got the Western Conference referees and they got the Eastern Conference. If that man play a team like Miami, I'll put Miami on their ass. You play a team with Miami with a good coaching staff with Eric Spoelstra and them, and you put that fucking zone on James Harden, and the referees letting them play, he gonna dribble him out the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, dribble him out the game.
But
put Jimmy on him. Jimmy put that work on him.
Oh yeah.
Put Jimmy on him. I'll put Jimmy Butler on James Harden on a zone. You think that man about to get away? Man about to dribble them people out the game.
Yeah, he gonna shoot that. He gonna shoot that pitch.
But that's what Jimmy known for.
When they stop calling the fouls, he gonna start hollering at the referee.
So, but Jimmy known for defense. So, but
Jimmy in the East.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's how they beat Boston. They put that zone on Boston because Boston was on their ass, but a better coaching staff and a better system.
Yeah.
Because Boston clearly had the better team.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to say, like you said, just to say if those two teams met up in the finals, I still think Lakers gonna have to get a third score during the trade deadline because you gotta have a third score. You know what I'm saying?
So who you getting rid of and who you think they want? Let's cut to the point. Get to the point with that one. Who you think they gotta get rid of? Who would you get rid of on the Lakers right now? And who would you want for that person that you're giving up? If you was making a trade
right now.
Marc Gasol.
The center?
So you're gonna get rid of the big man for a shooter?
No, get a big man that can score.
Like who? But you gotta tell me who.
Drummond. Andre Drummond.
I heard he was going. Well, they was talking about.
I thought he was going to the Warriors. Yeah.
They don't know where he's going yet. I know they're trying to get Boogie back. They're trying to get Boogie back in LA.
I'd take Boogie.
Yeah, I'll take Boogie.
Who trying to get Boogie back?
Lakers.
I'd take Boogie.
Yeah.
Over Marc Gasol?
He moved. Boogie move a little better than Marc Gasol.
Man, you give me the Dwight Howard and Boogie, cuz.
The Dwight Howard and what you call him in Philly.
No, I know, but I'm saying though, like if you was to ask me, I would never got rid of the Dwight from the beginning. When Philly would have offered him a little change, I would have got with the team. Hey, look, we need to get the Dwight Howard. We need to put up. I need everybody to shave off $100,000 off their contract. All the big boys. Hey, I need $100,000 off your contract. We gotta keep this if we want to repeat. If they say no, well, you better not cry when you ain't got nobody in the paint. AD get fired.
Boy came on play the big man. Harrell.
No, Harrell.
I give him a 4.
Montrez just 6'6".
Damn. I thought he was at least 6'9".
Nah.
No, I give him 4.
Montreal,
I'll let him play the 4.
Yeah, Montreal's just 6'6", 6'7". Another big man I would get for defense, rebounding and block shots. I'd go and get Hassan Whiteside out of Sacramento, but they're not even really using him right now.
Oh, I take him. I definitely take him.
Yeah,
I definitely take him.
They not using him in
Most
Sacramento.
definitely.
He just really sitting on the bench in Sacramento. So that's
Man,
another
I
big
take
man.
that man. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely take him. I like his
He on
style of
the bench?
basketball. I like his drive. I like the way he play.
Another player I know they looking at. They looking to see what's going on with Blake Griffin. I think Blake Griffin can still give you 15 to 20 points a night.
Who you saying just now?
Blake Griffin.
I don't want that ball. Nope. Do not want him.
Come on, man.
Blake Griffin will still give you 15, 20 points
Ball,
a night.
fuck with you, yeah. Well, let him give that to another team.
Who
He can get it to somebody else. Hey, another team can use 15 points.
They trying to trade him, huh?
They trying to trade him. But enough for the big men though. But somebody I really think the Lakers could use, but I don't think that trade will happen. I think they need to go after Zach LaVine.
Yeah, they're gonna have to give up the amount of players and stuff they're gonna have to give up to get that man. They definitely not going back to the finals. That wouldn't be unless Chicago just trying to get off of it and start over. I don't see the Lakers pulling that one off. I can see the Warriors can pull that off because they ain't got nothing to lose, but they don't need them either. They don't need them now. That's a fire addition, but they don't need them.
But
damn,
that's one player. Initially, I could have seen them going after Bradley Beal, but with the way Washington been playing lately, I don't see Bradley Beal. I don't see him leaving Washington the way they've been playing.
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
But I definitely think, man, the Lakers should try to go after Zach LaVine if they can get it for the right. You know what I'm saying? If they can get him for the right deal, because Zach LaVine balling. He balling like, and it's with AD out, with AD out, that could be, what I'm saying, somebody that could take some slack off for LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to play all the minutes like he's playing right now.
Hey, now I'm reading up on this and I pulled up 2021 NBA free agents, right? Kawhi Leonard a free agent next year?
Who?
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
What he signed, a 3-year deal?
Yeah.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Chris Paul free agent next year. Blake Griffin, of course. Victor. I'll take Victor. That's somebody I would add to the team that I know that I put it on.
Yeah, Victor
from Indiana. Oh yeah, I take Drew Holiday gonna be a free agent. Fuck Kyle Lowry a free agent, but he ain't going nowhere.
And you know what I'm saying, we was talking about the struggles with our AD, but I can't forget Dennis Schroeder been out a few games too.
Yeah, he a free agent though. I get rid of his ass.
That's some points. You know what I'm saying? That's some points that they missing also. Dennis Schroeder. You know what I'm saying? The point guard that
you know who I would take? You know who I would take, but I know that they're not gonna let that trade happen because that's not how they rock. I'd take DeRozan.
I thought they was gonna get him before the season.
I take the Rose. I definitely take the Rose.
I thought they was gonna try to get that trade before the season.
Bring him home.
Yeah,
bring him home.
Because they did. They were interested in him, and he a mid-range killer.
Man, that dude will give you 30 points without shooting a 3-pointer.
Mid-range killer.
That dude will give you 30 points without a 3-pointer.
And it's not that DeRozan can't shoot the 3.
No, yeah. I'm not, yeah. I ain't saying I'm saying, but I'm saying that's how good he is to me. Like he'll give you 30 points. Yeah, so now, but if he shoot a 3, he might give you 50 points.
You know what I'm saying?
I take Tim Hardaway Jr.
He ain't leaving Dallas.
He a free agent, I'm saying, though. I take.
Yeah, Mark Cuban ain't letting him get away though. So that he found a home.
Other than that, that's all I seen on them though. That's about it for them.
Yeah, but I definitely think they should get somebody during the trade deadline though.
Yeah, my boy been going off in Charlotte, boy. I don't hear nobody talk about my dog no more. My dog been going off. Oh, look at that! Look.
Yes, they
man, that look special, yeah, bro. That looks special.
Yeah,
man.
But look, what man? Oh no, that's not. Yeah, that is that. They're not even in the what you call them no more. They ain't in the playoff race. Damn there.
What? Oh yeah, the East kind of heavy on them. They just beat the Suns.
Yeah, but man, I see New York then crept down to 8.
Yep, the Knicks.
Let's see where you at.
Yeah, the Knicks then crept to 8.
They got Derrick Rose not on. They got Derrick Rose now
too.
Mm-hmm.
Randall and Rose.
Yeah, Julius Randle playing.
I knew Randall was gonna be nice. I don't know why. When the Lakers had got rid of him at first, I was like, damn. Then the Pelicans that got him on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Miami number 7.
That was a steal right there.
I don't like that.
Jimmy Butler came back in Miami. Miami's starting to play better.
They was talking shit. The Warriors crept down to number 8.
Damn, Boston not even in the damn
Nope.
Sure.
They tied. Actually, they tied with New York, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Look,
Warriors,
the Bulls, huh? I didn't even know the Bulls was in there like that.
Yeah, man. Bulls number 6.
Yeah, boy. Zach LaVine putting up numbers, man. That dude is putting up numbers, bro.
Look, the Warriors number 8.
Look, I wonder what changed. I wonder what changed in Philly that's making them number 1 right now. I wonder what that missing piece that they got that making them number 1 right now.
Doc Rivers.
Who that?
Doc Rivers.
Who? Oh, all right.
Coach.
Doc Rivers.
All right, you see? All right, let me go see what damn, dog.
The Clippers number 2 in front of the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Yeah. That's still good too, boy.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good, though. Look at all them teams that's in the East. And that's crazy that I'm saying it like that, but look at all them records in the East from 4 on down, and then go look at what the number 8 record is for the West. And you tell me if that makes some sense.
But that's always
crazy,
like
bro.
But it's always
that's
like
crazy.
That.
It's always like that.
Yeah. It's always like that, man.
That's crazy, because them boys not even above 500 and they're not even above 500 and they number 5.
But look, why is it like that? Like why like why we can tell like in the NBA, the NBA is separated like that, the East and the West, and we all know the West is right now. The West is running it right now. Now back in the day, it was the East.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Like, I want to blame it on marketing because that's awesome fire. Like all these teams in the East that's in the playoffs right now, that's all household names and household franchises that got history. Besides, you can take the Bucks out of there because I don't remember like younger nobody saying I'm rocking with the Bucks. But as far as everybody else in there, they got history for sure. The Knicks, the Heat, of course, the Bulls, just the Niners, but the Bulls.
Everybody.
I mean,
everybody but Milwaukee and Toronto.
You can say Toronto.
Yeah.
So I mean, damn. I wonder why Cleveland number 14.
Because LeBron ain't there, maybe.
Oh, all right. All right, I give them boys at least 8. Remember when my dog was they was the 8 or 7 seed, and when they start sweeping shit in the playoffs.
Yep.
I remember that year. That man was like, "Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing about the 7, 8 seed. They ain't going nowhere. Sweep. Finals."
Yeah. Nah.
Oh.
Just imagine if the Knicks make the playoffs. Well, you know how much money the NBA gonna make with the Knicks being back in the playoffs?
Well, yeah, their fan base strong. The Knicks got a fan base like the Cowboys, boy. That's their fan base. Like they the Cowboys of the NBA.
Yeah.
Like these motherfuckers. Like I don't know, and it's just me just guessing. But that's the only franchise in my mind I think that'll sell out an arena with a losing record.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah. Basically, they arena itself, like just the arena.
Yep.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden.
Yep.
The Garden, bro.
I think the Browns could have played there in an indoor stadium, and I think they would sell out. For real.
But so man,
that's the Knicks, man. The Knicks haven't really been having no great seasons lately.
No, that's why
they were supposed to get LeBron. They was mad about that. They were supposed to get KD. They was mad about that. Like there's a lot of stars.
If LeBron would have went to the Knicks, that would have been crazy.
Oh man, I think
it's the owner though. I think the owner is the reason why players don't really want to go there, like big names.
Yeah,
man.
But if that man would have went, if LeBron would have went to New York,
man, they wouldn't have had enough seats in the arena for them people.
And let's say that he went there and they win a ring over there. I'm talking about that LeBron. I'm talking about that 2012, 13, 14 LeBron. That man go to the Knicks and do full terms over there and bring some players. No, your bar was over there. So you got LeBron and you got Carmelo, and then you pull another player to go. Man, that would have been sick right there, cuz. That would have just thinking about that, like that would have been something, bro.
Exactly.
That's when Melo was Melo. That's when Melo would shoot you out the gym with the right roster.
Exactly. So when Brian went to Miami, and you seen all the celebrities and this and that at the games on the sidelines, that's exactly how it would have been if he would have went to the Knicks. All the superstars, all the celebrities at the games, front row. Madison Square Garden. That's the you know what I'm saying? The New York Knicks are still the most they're still the highest value team in the NBA, money wise. They still the richest franchise.
That's wild, bro.
I know. But man, to run off to this next subject, man, I think we all seen the video of the kid the kid at Cam Newton football camp, you know what I'm saying, trying to be a joker, trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to clown, but in all, he really made himself look ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use the bad English, ignorant. You know what I'm saying? You at that man football camp, NFL player, NFL MVP. This man has played in the Super Bowl. He's won a college championship. And you over there at his football camp, and you want to try to make a scene and be disrespectful and try to disrespect that man. You know what I'm saying? What that little dude don't realize is, guess what? Recruiters seen this video, bro. They gonna look at that like, man, this little dude ain't got no respect. We don't want no player like that on our team.
Right.
Yep.
My thing is, I just like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, what? Like, you know, was it? Why, did he feel like it was the time for that? Like, you know, like, why? You at a football camp? Why? Like, any other person would have been like, at least, man, I'm at this man camp. He right there in my face, man. Let me get a picture with him. Let me get a video with him. Like, I'm chilling with him. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. I'm at his camp. I met him. Like, I ain't just at his camp and didn't meet him. I'm at his camp. I'm chilling with him. Like, you got the cameras out. You going to football. Like, you know, you getting ready to go to college. And like that. I don't know. That's,
you know, pick his brain. You know what I'm saying? Pick his brain. Learn something. You know what I'm saying? But no, you at this man camp. You at this man camp, and the first thing you come to your mind is, I'm about to fire up on his ass. I'm about to get on him. He about to be. I'm like, what? How? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense. But that's just because he wanted the attention. He wanted to try to, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to try to be a jokester in the front of his teammates. You know what I'm saying? And he really just made himself look stupid.
Cam nice. Yeah. Cam nice and humble. Because if that was me, I don't care. He was getting kicked out the camp that day. Like, I don't care. It is what it is. Like, that's what it is. And Cam humble. If that was me, his ass was gone. Same day, nigga. Like,
but then when Cam turned around and really when he did give him the attention, you know what I'm saying, asking him what like his stats are and this and that, the little dude, he couldn't really say much. You know what I'm saying? Now you getting the attention that you want. Then he didn't really have much to say.
Talking about you're gonna see on YouTube, you're gonna see.
Come on. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I feel the dude was wrong. That dude was wrong.
He definitely was wrong. And if his mama and then his daddy and the family or whoever, his friends, didn't tell him he was wrong and still today didn't tell him he's wrong, they fake. That's fake.
Nah, he put out an apology.
But that could be that. Come on, man. Like, you know.
That wasn't a real apology. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no real apology.
That's all right, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. What he did do is, when he go to that combine, they gonna bring that up.
Oh yeah,
they bringing that up. Oh, that's the kid right there.
Yeah, that wasn't a real apology, man. That wasn't that. I don't feel that apology was sincere. Like at the end of the day,
it wasn't.
Because at the end of the day, he could have did it way reach out to Cam first. You know what I'm saying? Like off that, like everything would be done on the internet. Like, you come out with the public apology on the internet. Nah, man. Like, handle that shit. If it's real, handle it behind the scenes first. Look, I don't care what y'all gotta do. Look, find that man, and I'm gonna apologize like that, and then I'm gonna go to the internet. I don't want him to see my apology first on the internet because that ain't sincere. Like, I don't accept apologies like that.
Like, right. You gotta wait to get to my camp. You gotta wait to get in contact with one of my reps.
Yeah, but that's just, man, nowadays nowadays that's just the way the internet and society is. Like, you gotta be in that, you know what I'm saying? The video is all over the internet and all this and that. So it's like you gotta put your apology on the internet for the world to see.
Right now, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying formally first. If that was Cam Newton first time seeing the apology on the internet, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have been like that. Like that's, you know, he could apologize to him like first personally, and then go to the internet for the world to see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or could have even and could have met up with him, you know, sincerely meet up with him, whatever. Personally, or apologize to him like a man, face to face. You know what I'm saying? Cool to let him know, all right, man, you really, you know, let him know it's sincere, and you know, we good now. And then post that to the world, like, all right, look, man, I apologize, we made amends, and then that's what it is, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just,
that's definitely
if you're apologizing to me, I don't want to find out through social media.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to find out through social media.
Yeah. But that video will definitely follow him throughout his football career. And
he better go to the combine and run a 4.11.
Wait.
Listen, he better run a 4.11. He better
go to before you. That's a if he even that good.
No, I'm just shooting high for him. Though. I'm not going to if him like that.
He gotta go everybody been first.
I know, but I'm gonna shoot high for him, even though, because at the end of the day, we all was kids, and we saying that his parents should have did this and that, but we don't know if he got parents at home, or I don't know. Like, you don't know what the little young man was going. That to me, that was an act out of attention. Like, that was a crowd for attention to me. Somebody like, and that's growing up around people like that in school, knowing like if we lose a game, the kid that's gonna cut up the most, that they don't have no family to go to, so that's all they had. Like, I done played sports with kids like that, and I look now, and those same dudes that was going through all that, they in the jail system, in and out, because they never had no family like I had, like a strong mom or something like that, you know? So I'm gonna shoot high. I'm gonna just put that energy out there for him. So for the combine, I feel like that bitch better run a 4.11. That bitch better jump the highest, like, because I mean, at the end of the day, he's a kid, and he is wrong for what he did, and it was childish of him. But also, what I don't think none of y'all said too, that his coach was standing right there while he was doing all that. The dude that Cam was talking to, asking where his daddy was at after that was the little dude coach. For the
Nah.
Oh, he was actually the little dude.
Because Cam told him, Cam was like, nah, coach is good, coach, we good. Yeah.
The coach should have been, when the little dude was going off like that, knowing them cameras was right there, he should have grabbed the little dude and pulled him far away from there and talked to him before he was even able to get the third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh assault in. You know?
Yeah, I think the coach came a little towards the end of it though.
Okay, all right.
I think he had just kind of, but yeah, that was just disrespectful, bro. But you know what I'm saying? We all know that's how them kids are nowadays, though, bro. Them kids just disrespectful like that. Like they
had kids like that when we was growing up, though. Coach shit, man. Coach, no, be honest, shit. I was like that. If you can remember, dog, that was me. In so many words, I mean, I would to keep it 100 with you, like. I probably would have jabbed him a couple of times, John him a couple of times, but I would have never been in the heat of the moment with him like that. It would have died down. The little dude took that thing all the way to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? I would have never hit it like that, but you know, I mean.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that was just it was a bad look, man. I just, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna just end it at that. You know what I'm saying? That was just a bad look for that little dude, bro. So, but to close everything out, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna drop these shoes right quick, man, that I got, bro, and then we gonna.
All right, which ones you gonna hit first?
So, you looking at the pictures in the group?
Yeah, I got.
All right. So the first one The first one I got is the Nike Air Max 90s, and this is the Chicago City Series edition Air Max 90. Because Nike they doing some city editions for some of the shoes. Now I'm rocking with these. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely rock these. You know.
I like the Air Max, but I ain't too big on the solid color shoes.
Yeah.
That's where it got me at. Like if it was different, multiple colors with the Chicago, like the Bulls, cool. But that just the all red. I don't really like the solid. That's the solid shoe color.
Like it's different. It's different shades. But
yeah.
And these drop, and they dropping this weekend. But I would rock them. I would rock them. So I would give these, man.
I'll rock them. I get on them. I'll let my daughter rock them.
I would give these an 8.
My daughter rock them.
I would give these an 8, a solid 8.
Yeah.
I give them an 8. I give them an 8.
Yeah.
But I throw it on my daughter. She'll rock them.
Oh yeah. Now the next ones I got.
You said you give that an 8E. Would you give that an E?
Yeah. I get a rate. I give them rate with an 8.
Now the next one I got.
Because it's the different color. Because it's got the different colors. Like you said, they kind of look like Valentine's shoes, kind of.
Yeah.
But
now the next one,
that's what the first thing came on my mind.
Now the next ones I got, man, is them all yellow Air Max 95s. Now for me personally, it's a little bit too much yellow. A little bit too much yellow for me. So
I like them.
For me, I'd pass.
I'm rocking them thing, boy.
I like them.
I'll rock the fuck out them shoes right there.
Nah. I'm passing on these.
But I get them thing a 9.
Nah, if this was the Bumblebee 95s, you remember the Bumblebee 95s. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man. Yellow. I'm giving them right there. I don't know nothing about no Bumblebee, but them thing right there, I'm giving them a 9.
Yeah, I like
and I'm rocking them. That's me right now. When that come out, boy?
This weekend. These come out this weekend.
I ain't gonna get it. I ain't fucking with them. I'm about to go play with them people in them stores.
These drop this weekend. So for me,
they fire.
I give them a 5. I give these a 5.
Oh, 5.
That's too much yellow for me. That's too much yellow.
Man, not a 5, dog. Like, God damn.
Too much yellow. Like I said, if this was the Bumblebee 95s, you know what I'm saying, with the black and the yellow, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's too much yellow for me. You know what I like
them.
So
what you giving them, E?
I'm gonna go with the 8 only because, like I said, the sock is a lot of yellow. So that that one color is. I don't really like the solid color shoes.
Nah,
I'm a fan of 95. So
yeah, me too. And I'm a big fan of 95s too. Nah,
that matches the sweater you got on right now.
Facts.
Now if the bottom part of the shoe was white instead of the yellow, I could probably go with it. But
and then I'm gonna say this to say that on top of what you just said, if they would put the white at the bottom of the shoe, I get them thing a 2.
Yeah, man. That black make a big difference, dog. That black make a big difference, dog.
Oh, no, yeah, boy, I'm gonna straight give them thing a 2.1.
No, I'm not talking.
So he's talking about where the air pack at, E. He's talking about that whole air pack section. Around the air pack all the way to the front of the shoe white.
Yeah.
No, man.
I'm giving it a 2.1.
That part. So yeah, for me
that yellow hit. That old yellow hit.
Nah. Next ones I got. This is another city. It's another city edition Air Max. The Nike the Vapormax Plus. This is the Atlanta This is the Atlanta City Edition Vapormax.
But what team in Atlanta green like that?
Right.
How that's Atlanta?
That's a you have to go talk to the Nike people.
Oh, I'm passing on these. I don't even like them. I like the shoe.
First
you
of all,
have to give it. You have to give it the Nike people.
I don't even like the shoe, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I like the regular old TNs. You know the shoe that came out back in the day, like those that had TN on the back.
Oh,
Without the air bubble on the bottom, the big air. I don't like that.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Vapormax when they first came out because I was like, man, that's what I'm saying, the bubble that's too fat. Like that's like I wasn't a fan when they first came out because I thought the air bubble was too big for the shoe. But they kind of grew on me. They grew on me. But I'm not big on this color. I don't really wear that like that color as much. And I feel like for Atlanta, they could have went with like, you know what I'm saying, some red and black for Atlanta.
They could have did like a yellow, red, and black for like the Hulks type shit. Like so they could have did something like that.
Yeah.
Black, they even did the Atlanta Falcon colors.
Yep.
But they got some other ones, but they got some other Atlanta Air Max, but I didn't.
They could even did the Braves.
I didn't put those.
Right.
So, but for these, I'll give these. I give these a 6.5. I give them a 6.5. The color is nice. I just don't rock too much things with that color.
Yeah. I'm giving them a 0.
They're not even on my radar.
Yeah. I'll pass them right up in the store. I wouldn't even look at them.
And these, that's another pair dropping. That's another pair dropping this weekend. Nah, last one I got is another pair.
Oh my god!
Nike Air Vapormax Evo. Nah,
them things horrible, dog.
That bottom mess them up.
Yeah, I don't want.
That's the Vapormax.
That bottom.
I'll put them I'll put them right in the same category with them green ones in the trash can.
Yeah, like I will walk past them just because the bottom.
Yeah.
The only way I would wear them things if it was a sponsor event and they gave them things to me and I had to wear them for the event.
I like the color though, man. I like the color. I like that color.
Oh no, because I seen the picture when it was small and I was like, all right, them things probably gonna be fire because I never opened them up. I wanted the real reaction. But now when I open it up, like you see, that bottom.
Yeah,
they dropped the ball.
Like,
whoever okayed that dropped the ball on that one.
So yeah, these I'm not big on these at all. It's another pair dropping this week. I give those a 3. I give those a 3.
I'm gonna give them a 2. I'm gonna give them a 2 just because the color. Like I said, I like that color. But other than that,
I can't even rate them. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all, dog. I ain't even gonna do that.
Damn, bro, you can't, bro. You can't.
I can't even discuss it with you. I don't even like them enough to discuss it.
But, matter of fact, I'm about to throw one more in there, just so I can get
yourself.
Just so I can get the reaction from you.
Oh, they gotta be some that. I bet you it's like some mixed Jordans or something with something. It's gonna be like a retro Jordan watch.
Just so I can get the reaction from you.
Oh my God.
The 6 rings. And I think these out. I think they out right now.
And that's crazy. Nobody know about them, huh?
The 6 rings. Hey, bro, they got people that actually like the 6 rings, bro.
Like who?
I like them. Certain colors, though. Only certain colors.
So let me ask you a question. One of your homeboys hit you up and say, "Man, you seen them 6 rings coming out?" I ain't never heard nobody say, "Boy, them 6 rings coming out Saturday. I'm gonna get them things." I ain't never in my life.
No. But they not too many. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Not too many people was really rocking with the 6 rings like that. Like when they first came out, cause like the colors were like they wasn't putting out no good colors at first.
All right. I'm about to give it a test right now. I'm about to go. Where they sell those shoes at? Champs, Foot Locker, and all that?
Yeah, they pretty much sell them,
All
Foot
right.
Locker, or
Watch this.
online.
Watch this. If I go on Champ Sports right now and they still got some sizes left, don't ever post no 6 rings in the group no more.
So it's like I said, man. For me, it's only certain colors that I like. Cause I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan of the 6 rings for the longest. I didn't like them at first, but it was certain colors.
All right.
Certain colors caught my attention.
Don't ever post that in the group. I own champs.com right now. They got a size 8 available, a 8.5, a 9, a 9.5, a 10, a 10.5, 11, 11.5, a 12, and a 13. The only shoes that sold out was the 7.5s. They got to be parents buying it for their children because they couldn't get the retros.
Yeah.
And then the 12.5s, they probably had 1 12.5, somebody bought it. And then the other sizes, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, they probably don't even have it in stock, so they just automatically X them out. I'm not making this up.
No, I know.
Look.
No, I know.
They got all that still in stock.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody buying that.
Nah,
man.
people do buy them. You know what I'm saying? But not.
And they got a matter of fact, they got a whole page of 6 rings that's still on here. They got a pair of 6 rings that's on sale for $70.
So, but but you know how people look at them like, oh, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not the retros and stuff like that. And you know that's how people.
They're not.
And they not retros. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, at first when they first came out, I wasn't a fan of them. But until certain colors, like when they started dropping some nice colors, and then when I actually got my shoe in person and look at them real good, they actually some nice shoes. But like I said, it depends on the color.
Things ugly, man. I don't care how you dress them things in the paragraph
or
any kind of promo pitch you got going on right now.
Because if you break down, bro, if you really break down the shoe, and it's called 6 rings for a reason, because they took a little bit of every shoe that he won 6 rings in.
All right.
Into this one. So, and that's why these are, you know what I'm saying, they call 6 rings, because you got a little bit of every shoe that he won a ring in one shoe. But I just wanted to get the reaction from you.
That's cold-blooded how you do, man. Though that's kind of cool how you do.
But like I said, I like them. Like that color, I like that color. Now, if they, you know what I'm saying, like, now they got some other colors I do not like because of how it make the shoe look. But this color, I like that color because I have some black ones. I have some more black ones, and I like them.
That's sad.
I rock with them, but that's just me. And the other people in the world who may rock the 6 rings.
Hey, you remember them ugly ass Jordans you posted a while back? Them Jordan AJ 35 with that big swoosh at the bottom, like underneath the shoe, like an arch underneath it, like as a hole.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the ones I said they kind of reminded me of them. When I first seen them, they kind of reminded me of them Shacks.
Yeah, well, guess what? They got every size in stock.
Yeah, I never said I really liked them. It was a color. It was that color that I liked. Like that color was nice. You know what I'm saying? Like that it was that black, white, and red, and it kind of like that's another one. Like the certain, but that's mainly a basketball shoe right there. You know what I'm saying? How they made
that shit gonna fuck your arch up at the bottom of there. But I'm
that's how
done,
they
dude.
make.
That's all I had.
So, but yeah, that's all I
had. Got anything else?
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give a shout out to my little brother, the Macho Trucking. I'm saying, who else we got? Yeah, Dolly's Lemonade, Trini. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our boy, Push Smoke, Push ENT. We gotta give him a shout out.
Roger that. Hub City Records.
Duke Dog.
Man.
Which we got that. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got that 2-part for y'all. Who else?
Part 2 dropping. Part 2 dropping soon. I hope y'all enjoyed part 1. Shout out to Eazyana. Eazyana, show them what you got. What you got for your shirts? What you got merch? What you got?
Need y'all to follow Above the Earth on Instagram _above the earth. You know what I'm saying? 419 legalized Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? From the boot to the bay, man.
Roger that.
And we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta shout out the brand FOH. And
say so, DJ man, True.
And y'all can check us out. Y'all can check the website out online, www.fohbrand.com. Y'all check out the merchandise.
Get that merch,
y'all can buy y'all hoodie, t-shirt, sweatshirt, whatever y'all want. Different colors, whichever color y'all want, man. Y'all check that out. If y'all haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, y'all find us on YouTube, Conflict of Sports on YouTube. Subscribe to that. Y'all check us out on Instagram, Conflict of Sports. And for me, that's about it. That's all I have.
That's all I got. Oh, and look, shout out to my boy Big Minutes. He got a house party that's about to go down. Y'all go on Facebook, Minutes Jones. Check out the flyers going down.
Benoit checking out.
Baker checking out.
Eazyana. Until next time.